Would you pay $1,000 a day to make an extra 2,000, 5,000, or 10,000 bucks in a day? Of course you would. I have seen so many threads and comment sections like this one of business owners who are ragging and dumping on event organizers who are wanting to charge certain amounts to trade within their events. Whether that's site fees or percentage of turnover or both. And my favorite is people saying they should be paying us to come and trade in their event because we're doing them a service. I'm going to be very clear. Stop being so closed-minded.
Here's a quick 5 seconds to help you find the subscribe button down below.
Think about these events as a shopping center. Each shop has to pay rent to be there. They pay large rents because a shopping center brings large amounts of people to their front door. They're paying for the privilege of being able to serve all those people that come to them. Within an event, you're doing exactly the same thing. You're renting a space of where lots and lots of people come directly to you. They do all the marketing, the infrastructure, logistics, licensing. There are so many components that they have to put together before you even have to turn up to trade. Yes, it may seem expensive on the outset. If you do not have the capacity to make back that money, that event is not going to be worth it for you. But if you have a large capacity, if you don't understand capacity, watch this video, and you can turn over a large amount of money in a day, these larger site fees should not be a worry to you. This is where your risk to reward comes into play. How much risk are you willing to put out there to make a big reward? I'm just going to run through this really quickly as well. Percentage of turnover is actually lower risk to you as a trader. Sure, if you do a large amount of turnover, you're going to pay a higher fee, but you pay nothing up front, and if the event organizers don't bring people to the event, you don't pay anything. It's up to them to bring people to you. If it's a site fee, so I've found, yes, you know exactly what you're in for up front, but event organizers have money to make. So generally they oversupply traders to that event. If they don't bring a large amount of people, you're up for the same fee, and then the pie is cut down considerably because they've brought in extra traders. Be very careful of how many traders come to an event versus what the site fee is going to be. Finally, if it's a mix of the two, if you're paying an upfront site fee and then you're also paying percentage of turnover post-event, chances are it is a large scale event and they are expecting a large amount of people. The best things to look for is their track history. Do they run every year and have done for a long time? Do they get a large amount of people through every year? Do people know of this event? Is the event free or do they need to pay to get in? All these questions are things that you need to weigh into your risk versus reward scenario. It's amazing the response I've got in the past when I've told people how much we've paid in site fees and percentages of some of the biggest food events that we've done. Once I show them the results, very quickly change their tone and understand why we paid the money we did to be within those events. Our capacity was very large, so we could scale to large turnover amounts provided that the people were there. And these events always provided the people that we needed. I'll leave you with this final thought. Supply and demand dictates that if something is in high demand, supply of spaces will be low, which means the price will be high. Within the events, if there is a large scale event that has lots of people, there is going to be high demand for people wanting spaces, which means supply of those spaces is going to be low and that their site fees will be higher. Investigate. Before you draw a line in it saying it's too expensive, do your investigation and find out whether it would be worthwhile for you. If you are willing to take a little bit more risk to have a really big reward, even if it's only once to trial it out, it might be worth it. If it's your target market of people that are there and you know you would do really well with the demographic that goes to that event, then maybe you need to try it. Stop being so closed-minded, investigate, and look forward to doing something that's a little bit different to what you've done in the past. Good luck out there, and I hope you're succeeding.